Hola, buenos dias. Hello. This is Andrew Weston from the Matrix Systems right now, high rising in so many divisional levels through its continuous force and high rising through its continuous force. And everything through its force has its own recognition. So basically, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, all the subscribers, viewers, and everybody that's going on my channel. It's great to know they have the love and resonance and everything through the abundance of everything that's going on through the unconditional love of everything. As we're upgrading our systems on a day-to-day basis, it's extremely important. Now, everybody's doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This goes out to all that haven't been on my channel, as I keep you informed of what's going on through the Matrix Systems right now, where we're going through so many different activation codes. It's very important to understand our body and ego systems. So as you can see, I'm outside on a glorious day. Now, like I said, it's gloomy, but it's lights. See how it's all going through its connection energy wires right now, and it's a wind shaft, and that wind shaft is going through its illumination. So it's resonating on both sides. So it has full connection waves through the galactic solar sun, planet, star systems, and the galactic moon systems. So that's what happens when they're communicating and they come together, but they pass each other. Okay, that's where you get illumination like this. Okay, because now it's resonating on all sides. All right. So everything through its movement mechanisms going through my body and ecosystems, through its force field systems. That's why you see its full illumination of lights. Right? In my other videos, you see one light and one dark. That's the understanding through its communication, where it has the shape-shifting winds of the clouds and everything through its connection of its electronic interference with the galactic moon star systems and the galactic solar sun planet star systems. But today, I'm illuminating all around Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, nature's core. Look at that. Fantastic. It's amazing to see that. It's like an automatic reflection. You know, it's like looking in a mirror and you see illumination of the lights coming in the backdrop, and you have the graphing wall center right here. So it's tremendous force, which is amazing. So I want to bring everybody's attention that, you know, today is all about, you know, your soul recognition, how to go beyond its systems. It's very important that we ride on these systems through the connection energy waving patterns. Know your body systems inside and out. And it's also very important too, when you're going through the healing transition, if I heal you, if you heal yourself, you have to know how to keep your meditations up. It's very important, okay? Because I'm flickering lights and I'm putting you up to a higher dimension of lights through its illumination. And it's very important that everybody understands that. Health is the most important thing to the body and ego systems, okay? So it's very important that you cleanse your body with your diets and everything through its proteins. Everything, make sure you know exactly what you're intaking through its body systems and its ego systems. It's extremely important now because we're going to higher activation codes. And those activation codes are going to go higher and higher through its intelligence of knowledge, through the vibration and its energy of its intelligence. So really, really, really focus on partnering with your soul's recognition. Okay? Get connected with this. Get connected with this. Get connected with this. Okay? And everything through its energy pods. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? So always use your perception, always use your voice and grids, and always use your audio signals. Okay? So, because the soul is the most important thing. Okay? Because it's going beyond its system. Because it goes through everything through its circuitry systems, energy systems, and everything through its hydraulic systems. And those circuitry systems are high rising, okay, to so many different vibration levels. Because once you activate that soul, you're into that spiritual of its circulation and its rotation. Okay, so everything's connected through the crown chakra. You go through the body surface, the ground formations, line formations, 7 or 12, and you go up. Okay, so the soul's reaction is reacting to everything through the heart of its condition and its energy waving systematical heart. And that systematical heart is going through so many charges, okay, every time you meditate. Okay, so it goes up from the crown chakra and then up to the solar to the 5 divisional levels above, which is the galactic. And then you go, if you go past the defying, you have to make sure that you protect your grids more. But again, you have to use your soul's recognition every single time you go through a power grid. Okay, that's how you uprise your systems, and that's how you protect your lights through its illuminations. Okay, because a lot of people don't know what's up in space, you know, and it's very important that you get a true understanding. Look at that. The illumination of its lights is lighting more now. As soon as the galactic solar sun planet comes out, because it understands my voice recognition. Okay. Once it understands my voice, same with the galactic moon. Once they both understand my voice, they high rise through the illumination of one side of light and one side of dark, or all illuminations of one. Okay. So that's what I mean by communication levels, because I have partnership with the galactic solar sun planet, star systems, and the galactic moon star systems. Okay. So that, again, that's how you get this illumination, right? Because it's almost like it's kind of like a white frost illumination of the lights in the sky formats going through the transformation lights. Okay. All right. And it resonates all around its body system. So you actually see the glowing mechanism around the body, but everything is connected through the soul, because everything is its connection. Okay. Through its beyond. And that's how you see everything through space continuum, the galactic and the matrix. So, hey, Angel, how you doing? Yeah, I just finished up my coffee. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing? I want to do a video outside. It's very important that we get different atmospheres through the videos, because it just shows you, you know, Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, Father's continuous force, and how everything is ground formated. Yesterday, I was going through a ground formation through a circulation rotation, and I was changing its activation codes. And what that means is that everything's on a circulation rotation, but once you interface through its voicing grids, you're high rising through the matrix systems. Remember, I was telling you, I was going through the activation of the matrix and its codes. Well, basically, the ground formation is going circular, okay, and it's rotating. And actually, when you use your perceptions, it's changing its vibration levels, right? So it's understanding my voicing grids, because I have partnership now with its center of its matrix, okay? So things are getting more complicated now. My head's getting a little bit more heavy because I'm more communicating more with planet systems. I'm going in other planet systems that I never knew about. That's when it happens, when you go through an incredible force of acceleration, because space is just space, but the multiverse is unbelievable. And matrix, that's the answers and prayers to everything through its line and subdividing through its shapes and its activations, its colorations. So once you get into the virtual reality, that's when you've gone way beyond its system through its soul recognition, because the matrix has a soul, the galactic has a soul, space has the soul, atmosphere has a soul, and ground formations have a soul. Okay. So the more you understand that, the more you connect with its soul, and the more you can radio signals. So it's fascinating stuff. Where in Carmen, San Diego are you located in the world? No, I'm in Mexico City right now. Yeah, smack down, not too far, about 20 minutes, half an hour from Mexico downtown city, where it has the monuments of the golden statues. I'm in the Angelic Realm, and it's Angel City here, right? So everything formulates when it's triangular angular. Maybe you can see that. Well, maybe not, because it's a wall surface of a blocking surface. But you see nature on this side, okay? You see a wind graphing circle, okay? Right here on this side, but the graphing wall center, okay? But I don't know if you could see that, but see that frost right there? See that illumination of that lights? I just can't get over this light. It's amazing how much glowing mechanisms, and my whole body is glowing. It's up. That's what I mean, is going beyond its soul's recognition. And that's how you get collaboration like this. This is partnership, okay? That's what it is. Communication, okay, is relationship, okay? Partnership is everything to its soul. So the more you guys understand that, and ladies, the more you understand everything through its recognition of its meditation, okay? Because believe it or not, everything, like I said, ground formations, atmosphere, space continuum, galactic matrix, they meditate. It's energy, but it meditates. It just goes to circulation and rotation, and it changes its anomalies through its galaxy systems. It's changing particles. It's changing electronic interference. It's changing new vibration sections. And all those sections are going through its sanctions, and those sanctions are going through portals. And that's how it creates its wormholes of dimensions of all different sets of its point centers. So it's fascinating stuff. It really is. Once you get into the soul's recognition and you can go beyond its system, that's where it comes into the belief system. I said that too in my last video, right? But as you can see, the more further I go back, it's like I'm not even here, you know? I'm a cut out picture of a copy of myself, right? Because look how I just think it's incredible, you know, because the voicing grids right now is communicating with me, okay, through the galactic solar sun planet, and it's setting a new illumination through an energy field. And remember how I was telling you I have 12 divisional lines of energy fields? That's what it is. It's a glowing mechanism, right? So I'm thinking pretty soon that everything is going to be frost and white, and I'm going to have to go like this. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Because it's shadow shifting my image, my identity force. Because right now it's gloomy, but it has a reflection of illumination. And that's where you get the soul's recognition, right here. Because everything's connected right here, right? So we did some research on, you did some research on Hatter, yeah. It's in this Centaurus system. Hatter is a blue star. Everything through its relation of a star system, yeah, that's why I said everything has ancestry, okay? All I'm saying, it doesn't reside in my level of vibration, okay? Everything through communication, okay, is energy of intelligence, okay? It's not in my system, okay? It's not in my system because I'm too high rise. That's what I mean. Okay? Because now I'm in the power grid. I'm in the center of its earth, of its matrix of its earth. Remember I was telling you going through a different DNA structure? My connected energy wave in heart through the matrix now is the matrix. All right? So once this is the matrix, everything through the space continuum of its velocity, of its speed, and its vibration, of its continuous force, okay, is communication of its soul. So I have soul with matrix, and I have soul with my connection wave in heart. And that's how I'm connected through the power grids, okay, through the center of its matrix of its center. So that's what it is. So yeah, Centaurus system. Hatter is a blue star. Yeah, it doesn't reside in my system, is what I'm saying. But like I said, everything through its star system, everything through its space, everything through its continuum, everything through its planet system of its intelligence has ancestry. Okay? So with ancestry, there comes intelligence through vibration, because everybody lives on vibration. Everybody lives on energy. Everybody lives on communication levels. Okay? But it's all connected through the soul. And like I said, that's how you see beyond, through its illuminations. Okay? So, but other than that, you know, but it's also fascinating too, because you also see the reflection. See that reflection on that wall there? See, it's white, and it's white in the center, and it's white off to the side. That's full continuous force of illumination of lights. Okay. Now, I look back, I can see the cloud formations, right? But you can't see the cloud formations. All you see is my illumination of my lights through its glowing mechanisms. Okay. That's what I mean by divisional levels of its energy fields. Okay. Because the higher you go, okay, the higher the communication through its energy of its intelligence. So, love to see the city around you next time, and such beauty should. Well, I was at the park a couple days ago. You know, I was going through its ground formations through its nature's core, and I was doing a huge meditation. And this is another thing too, what you guys can do, and ladies, is that formulate yourself around your loved ones. Anybody that you're interested in far is meditating, somebody that you trust, because it works a lot better around the loved ones because it's connecting through the energetic waving heart, right? But it's good. Just get into a group and meditate into the forestry of its nature, which is fantastic. So I did that, and then I also did a video when I was in a park, right? Mexico City, downtown. So like I said, I do formations of landmass, landscapes and stuff like that, but I can do a lot more. I'll show you more, okay, of Mexico City when I'm down there next time, okay? So you guys get different ends of what's going on through its atmospheres and how everything is connected, you know? But everybody has its soul recognition. You have to go beyond its system. You have to have that belief system, okay? Going beyond is illustrations of drawings, okay? And that's how everybody does telecommunication. That's how everybody does telegraphing systems. So I'm trying to uprise your mind waving systems through your connection energy systems, okay? This will help you a lot more easier. Think that you're a child. You are a child. You're a child right now once you go through your drawings, because you have an extraordinary imagination, and it's all connected through the soul, and everything connected through the connection energy waving matrix heart, and all the connection wires are connected through the mind receptors and the brain frequencies, okay? So really expand your horizons, okay, with your drawings. And now we can activate them, okay? Because I went through the matrix plasma activation systems yesterday, and it was so real, right? That's what I mean. It's realization, because now you're activating it through its codes, okay? Because of your life formations, you're understanding the graphing systems now, okay? Because everything through its graphing system is structure of its DNA, okay? You know, the galactic has a DNA, and the matrix has a DNA. So understanding the DNA of both, you're understanding your soul's recognition of everything around you through its vibration, okay? So, hey, how's it going, Bravery? We spend most of our time outside. I live in Evergreen State, Washington. That's nice. Washington, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Washington. Okay. Yeah, the north wind, south wind, and east wind and west winds are basically, it's high altitude, but it's kind of like a drawing. It's got a drawing atmosphere. There's a lot of government and a lot of political stuff. You know, that's what I'm picking up. It's amazing when you use your traveling mechanisms. You have to know your traveling divides through its oxygen levels, and that's how you get your continuous force. But everything is connected through the soul, and that's how you see beyond. So it's very important that everybody understands that. So yeah, it's pretty cold here too. Yeah, it's pretty breezy in the mornings, and then sometimes it picks up. It depends on, you know, the communication levels of the galactic solar sun planet star systems and how it wants to resonate today, you know, and the communication levels of the galactic moon. So yeah. So I know about that, you know, what's happening with your, how you go through its meditation. Once you get your soul's recognition beyond its systems, you can connect with all communication, okay? Because everything has a DNA structure of a soul, okay? So this is going way beyond, okay? This is going way beyond the mind, right? And the more and more you think of a child, the more and more you will connect, okay? But the connection energy waving matrix heart has to be the child, okay? You have to have a heart as a child, okay? That's how you high rise in so many divisional levels. into space continuum, the galactic system, and the matrix systems. So but yeah, everybody's in a different atmosphere right now. So who's outside right now? Is anybody outside? Let's see, I'm picking up 2 days ago. Someone's driving. Who's driving? Angel's outside. Okay, you're in the forestry. You're around trees. Bravery. I think bravery is either driving. Someone's driving. Who's driving? Okay, so that's how powerful it is. Because I'm connected through you. You're connected through everything. Morning, Laura. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just resonating on my live channel right now, doing it outside. Okay, Bravery's bed. Okay, so Angel, I want you to look up. Okay, look up the sky right now. Okay, let me know if you see any kind of change of interference when it comes to cloud formations. Your cloud formations should be a little bit of blue and green and pink. Okay, so I'm subdividing all my levels. Okay, it's continuous force. Okay, I want you to look up at the atmospheres, the forestry of its natures of its core. You look up. You should say, tell me what you see through the cloud. You see anything changing through your perceptions? On into the mind and the brain frequencies and how you go through its soul's recognition. So basically, even though I'm in Mexico City, I can connect anywhere in seconds through its traveling mechanisms. And that's how powerful it is. Okay, because it comes extremely real and it reacts to everything through its atmospheres, its hemispheres, and its stratospheres. So Angel, what do you see? Do you see any colorations of the clouds through its electronic interference? Your perceptions should be changing right now. Your eyes should be rotating through its cycles. Okay. Just saw a cloud lineless, but it disappeared. Did you see any formulations of any coloration? Lines and clouds, but gone now. See? That's what I'm talking about, right? So I'm connecting through Angel's soul. And that's how powerful it is once you know how to use the mind and the brain frequencies. You can connect anywhere in seconds, understanding that it's a flowing mechanism that goes through its circulation, okay? And you're connecting on so many waving patterns because you have to understand weather patterns and how they all connect, okay, through the geometry systems, okay? And then it comes into the meteorological systems. And then it comes into the meteorological graphing systems. And it comes into the meteorological medical systems. So everything has its connection, right? But you really have to understand how everything is line graphed. Once your perceptions you see in space and it's black through its surface, everything has its connection, right? Through the transformation of its lights. So those lights come out and they communicate on circulation, okay? And it goes to its atmosphere through its continuous. So that's what I mean by meditation through the soul's recognition and extremely fast force, okay? So my soul recognition goes into Angel's soul recognition. And basically what happens is that I create through my brain frequencies of its dream sets, telling her what she's going to see through her brain sets of her mind brain systems, of its circuitry systems. So she saw line formations that disappeared. She saw a cloud that disappeared. That's what I'm talking about, is getting connection with the energy of its information, which is intelligence. So it's fascinating stuff. There you go. See, that's it. So that's what I wanted. See, the trees look a bit bluer, green, and pink. There you go. Blue, green, and pink. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm connecting. I connected through you through telekinesis. You move the clouds. That's telekinesis. That's using my mind braving waving systems through the circuitry systems, connecting through your soul's recognition. Okay? You looking up at the trees and the forestry of its nature. Okay? Now, your perception is changing. Okay? And it's allocating through a location, through its communication of a vibration. And that vibration is seeing the communication of its coloration. Now it's getting a little bit more confusing, but I think you're a little bit understanding. Sometimes it depends on, every cloud formation is in a different dimensional set through point center, okay? Because basically, I'll do a diagram in my next video how everything line formates through a cloud formation, because it's all shapes. It's all connected through shapes, and that's how it makes in the clouds. Then when I was going through the Graphene Medical Center and how it was creating its anomalies of the crater solar surface and how it comes into a box dimension, right? And how you allocate it to another location. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's creation through its soul's recognition of its communication of vibration through the energy of its information, which is intelligence. So, hey Ash, how you doing? It's great to see everybody. Yeah, so Angel, I keep catching flashes of lines, sky made of clouds, and then disappear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you guys are going to be able to connect a lot more now because I'm connecting you through your soul's recognition. Okay, so your line formations through your chakra formations are going to be stronger. So your connection energy waving patterns through the circuitry systems and the mind braving systems is opening its frequency systems through all connection wires. Okay, and now we're going into the harmonic systems because every cloud formation is on a different level of harmonic system. And that's when you mean how it's in a different dimensional set. Okay, because you look at a cloud formation, okay, and illuminates the sky, but it could be on another pale of another dimension. And that's how you travel, okay, from one point center to another point center of a dimensional set. So, okay, this is interesting. Okay, this is great. So basically, we're tapping into the soul's recognition of mind telepathy and telekinesis. All right, so it's a great day to do this. So Laura, okay, Laura's driving. Okay, driving to work. Cloudy here too. Okay, Laura, I'm going to tap into your soul's recognition and open your brain frequency to the mind and brain waving systems, all your circuitry systems. Your perceptions are changing right now. Look at the cloud formations. You should be feeling some kind of illumination of lights, okay, off to its center, okay, on the passenger side. You should see a reflection of a light coming in through your body systems. Okay, so you should see, I know it's cloudy, but I'm uprising your cloud formations where you are right now, Laura, as you're driving. But I'm creating a new, a light formation that's going in through its illumination. So you should feel some kind of light going in, like a blue or white, bluish, whitish. Tell me if you see that. So tell me what you see, Laura. That's what I mean getting connected with the soul's recognition. You see beyond everything. And that's how you communicate, through mind telepathy of telekinesis. Okay, see it now? See the snowing graph right now? Pretty soon you're not going to be able to see me because my satellite of its image is separating its dichotomy of its self-image. So it's my identity force, which is a high rising of illumination. And pretty soon, because remember how I said the voicing grids are so powerful, you can create through just its communication. Okay. Now, it's not loud, but it's loud to space because space is very sensitive. It creates on so many fast cycles. It's going extremely fast. Okay. And every time I communicate through my voicing grids, space hears that. The galactic and the matrix, especially the matrix, because I'm in the power grids right now, the center of its matrix center. Okay. Of its gravitation. You not seeing any light? There should be a backdrop of a light off to its cloud formation. Because the communication of the galactic solar sun planet, okay, communicates in all waving forms of communication through vibration of its intelligence, right? So, but he's in a lot of cloudy places, eh? You should feel a warm sensation go over you, Laura. It's kind of light reflection around the back surface of the side surface of your identity force of its body system. So. These clouds are like green and pink behind you. Yep. Yep. My reflection basically sees different than what your perception sees because you guys are in a different level of vibration. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying by soul's recognition of its balance. Okay. So my perception through its dimensional sets is seeing something totally different than what you're seeing. Okay. And that's how you see different colors. It's because you're trying to find that balance to its vibration. So, hey E, how you doing? How's it going? But that's how you connect through its soul's recognition. And once you communicate in all levels, right? Nothing is on time sequence, okay? It happens for a reason. There's a reason these things happen through voicing grids. There's a reason why these things happen through activation codes. There's a reason why we have communication levels through the body systems. Everything is not time sequence, okay? It goes because space doesn't have any time, it doesn't have a place, and it doesn't have age, okay? So you have to understand the atmospheres, hemispheres, and stratospheres, and the time zones, because it's totally different atmosphere. Okay. Now, if space was on the galactic dimensional Earth of its matrix, everybody be spinning in cycles because it has to be going on its continuous force. It has to high rise on so many levels of vibration, of energy. So everybody would be spinning so fast, right? That's why we have the ground formations through its gravity centers, which is beneath us, right? Because it's going so fast. Everything is going so fast. This is going so fast. This is going so fast, right? Feeling and seeing are two different things. And the only way you're going to see something is to go beyond its system through the soul's recognition. You have to tap into its beyond of its reality, okay? And it becomes extremely real, okay? Yeah, so Laura's now feeling the warmth. Right? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, understanding your soul and how we can do these things, you know, with Angel, how Angel got to see her perception of my perception through the mind and telekinesis, how she can move the clouds and how she sees different colors through the force of its natures. That's what I mean. It's all about the soul. So, Indigo, how's it going? So how's everybody doing through upgrading centers right now? Because the upgrades are high rising, you know, through the energetic waving hearts. You're getting high connections right now through your upgrades. And everything through your cycles are going through so many different activation codes. So everybody is platituding right now and trying to find that balance. The hardest thing that you can do is to find its souls of its connection to its nature's core and everything it's to its space and everything to the galactic, the matrix. The hardest thing. It's also trying to, you know, balance out the ego, right? And once you get both, then you get power of everything through its communication. So, you know. Ash, you got to high wind your forces. If you're trouble sleeping, you have to keep your positives. See, you give me negative. Trouble sleeping, right? I know it's extremely hard to do, but because your light formations, you should upgrade your centers. And what that means is you should put more positive feeds in there Okay, before you go to sleep, use your power of protection. Use Archangel Michael for protection. I always find too, it depends on what you resonate and through its channels. If you're seeing dark channel, yeah, you're going to create, it's anomalies of its deceptions, and everything through the solar connection, everything through the mind and brain frequencies is going to open all its connection, right, through its visuals. So just be cautious on that. So if you're having trouble sleeping, yeah, but use protection around your sleeps. Okay, use the protection and love of its nature and everything around you, your family and all that. But you also have to put protection around your sleep mechanism. Okay, because it's kind of like two layers that you're connecting. You're connecting with your body system, and you're also connecting with the mind and the brain. So you're protecting the body system, and you're also protecting the brain system through the mind system. Okay, maybe you didn't know that, Ash, but maybe bring that to your attention now. It's so important that you protect your dreams, awakenings, because they're very real. Okay, because you're now more connected. Remember I was telling you about a video I did on dream and what happens through its connection, how it's created through its perception and everything through its projector, and how it becomes very real. Because when we sleep, okay, it's also going through the soul's recognition. But when you sleep, the higher self galactic matrix goes up into space, and it communicates through vibration of its intelligence. Okay, your mind braving system and its connection through its perception is creating a story of its events, everything that is connected through your life, okay, through its past or its present, right? So once it's finished with its story through the projector, it goes back into your system. You wake up and, whoa, what happened? I had a good sleep, I had a bad sleep, right? It's whatever you vision inside your head, okay? The hardest thing to do is to not put negative thoughts in your system. Even like I said, don't think about it, just do it with the positive thoughts, okay? Soon as you think negative, it goes into your back of your system. And when you go to sleep, it's creating its visual. And now it's going through its projector, okay? And the higher self or the galactic can't do anything, because all it is, it's communication wave and signal. So it's going to connect on what you see through its perception, okay? And like I said, when you create its reality of its dream, it becomes real. And that higher self is going up either way. Every night it goes up. It has to, okay? It has to go up, because that's how everything is created through your dreams, through its perceptions, through its visuals, through its pictures, through its diagrams, through its communication of vibration signals. So try that, Ash. See what that does. Yeah, you can go on different cycles up and down because of that, yeah. My heart chakra last night felt so energized, it caught my attention. That's great. So it's communication. It's communicating with you at a higher level through vibration, Laura. So that's good, because now you're paying attention to that. You're understanding what the heart is doing, right? So that's what I mean by understanding its detail of its description, okay? So you're understanding your energy. So the energy I give you from yesterday, your understanding of vibration is intelligence. So my heart chakra last night felt so energized. Okay, so you know it's connecting through your body systems, but you also know it caught your attention. So you're paying attention through your listening skills, right? So, but that's great, Laura. Now you're finally connecting. And like I said, the more you connect with that, when it catches your attention, you know exactly what to do next, because everything is volumes of its circulation, okay, through its focus and its awareness and its power centers, and how you create everything through its reality, okay? Because nobody else is going to create it for you, right? They can help you along the way, but it's up to you to do the rest. So, oh, it's getting a lot brighter now. Wow. It's amazing through the perception and what you see on a day-to-day basis. High winning circles, they got three different levels of dimensional sets, okay? And everything through its shapes has its different vibration. I'm looking at the cloud formations right now. And not only I can move the clouds, but I can move the atmospheres through the stratospheres. And that's what I'm saying. Once you're in the stratospheres, you're in the matrix system. But it's the highest formulation right now because it's a portal right now. It's got a wind cycle on the dark side, which is connecting through the galactic moons, star systems, and the full connection energy gamma rays on the right systems. And the illumination of its sky through its star systems. Powerful stuff, what I'm seeing right now. And now my perceptions are changing. I'm seeing different colorations too. So who's doing that? Somebody's doing that to me. I'm seeing mind telepathy, telekinesis. I'm seeing different illuminations of lights. Who did that? Somebody did that to me. Ash, Angel. I think it's Angel. That's what I mean by communication levels. Because if you communicate back with me, I know instantly what's going on. I know you guys try to send something to me because I feel your energies, right? Once you feel your energies, it's energetic systems. And that's how Laura is connected through the energized of her body systems, through her ego systems, and it's catching her attention, okay, through her energy fields. Because I also upgraded your energy fields too. So, but you're all going to high rise through divisional levels. So now what's happening is that I'm moving into atmospheres and it's coming into another dimension of its point sets, okay? All right? And now it's communication on both levels. So one cloud's going like this and one is going like this, okay? That's what I mean by control, okay? So it's going like this. That's communication, right? Now it's sign winding develops. It's kind of like a snake walk. And the snake walk is changing its coloration through its matrix centers. It's fascinating stuff. So once it comes together, it has full communication of relationship and partnership through vibration. So now it sets divisional levels into dimensional, okay? Which means it south winds into its north winds of its east winds to its west winds in full continuous rotation, okay? It's like a puzzle coming together. And once it comes together, it's in the same parallel of its dimension. And that's how you get full communication through vibration, through your energy fields. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of an analogy of what goes on through cloud formations. But every day is different. Like I said, when I was the day before or before that, I was going through the nature walk. And I was going so fast. I look up in the perception, the clouds are going so fast. That's when you know that you're either vortexing, okay? That's what I mean by understanding its communication, because the ground's going to communicate through its middle surface, and the middle surface is going to connect to the high surface, and the high surface is going to connect with the solar, and the solar is going to connect with the galactic is going to connect with the matrix, okay? Because everything line divides through its point centers. So I keep hearing puzzles and seeing puzzles in my mind. Okay, so that's because of my voicing grids. Okay, so it's accumulating. Yeah, you could say puzzle mechanism. Yeah, that's what it is putting everything all together and how you communicate. Because every day is a different day through a speed source, and that speed source is going through its velocity of its acceleration. Okay. Because every day I'm a different system through its high rising, you know? And see, now the illumination of its lights is getting a lot more stronger now. It's still frosty on this side, okay? But it's getting a lot more illumination. So it's a frosting glow of a graphene wall center right now, okay? See here? See how this is white This is covering this illumination. That's communication from here to here. Okay. And this here is darker. Okay. So you know anything that's darker, that's how they communicate through the galactic solar sun planet star systems and the galactic moon star systems. So yeah, my charging mechanism is okay right now, but you know, it's almost, it's been 46 minutes. I know, it's getting stronger, and I got to be cautious on that because even though I know my balance, I'm through the power grids right now because my energy fields are 12 divisional lines of its energy fields. And, you know, because I connected everything through its centers, it communicates hemispheres and stratospheres, right? So that's why I have to stay a certain distance from its computer systems. Yeah. So, but that's how powerful it is once you have your energy fields and what you can do with your energy fields, okay? You guys are still working on your energies and your vibration through its indulgence. But we're getting there, you know? You're accepting its knowledge and its information. You're getting better meditation and you're concentrating better. Like Laura, she's finally getting connected with her energetic waving heart and she's paying attention, okay? Because now she's listening, right? And that's what you mean by going beyond its soul's recognition. So, yeah. Well, like I said, remember how you go from inside to outside, totally two different, it's called, you know how it has rheumatoid, right? Well, it's reverberation. So you go from one sound barrier to another sound barrier. It volumes through its communication of vibrational signals. So when you're inside, it's a totally different atmosphere when you're outside, because the atmosphere through the outside, you're connecting to everything. Okay? You're in a square wall center, okay? And it's a totally different vibration through its communication, because you're only connecting with whatever you see with it, whatever's inside. But once you walk outside, you're connecting with the structures of its graphing wall centers, everything through its ground formations of its centers. I say center because everything is point center, and that's how it's created. Okay, you guys will pick that up as you go along. But it's very important to understand that, you know, I have another structure of a wall graphing center. Okay, it's high illuminating. Okay, so everything is communication through its points. So, for example, put my hand up. Okay, remember I was saying these are point centers. Everything is activated through its center here. So that point of that structure of its wall, of its window, it's cycle divisional levels of its squares. Okay, so you go from here, okay, to here. See? Everything is a triangular base. It has to, and that's where it comes its communication of its vibrational signal. From here to the top of my head. Okay. See? Here, okay, to here, to the top of the wall structure, its graphing center. Okay, and then here to here. See this? Right here. Body structure, solar connected energy. This is a connection of its cycles, right? From here to here. See how everything is connected through its point center? It's powerful stuff. It really is. But that's going through its matrix, understanding its line and subdividing, okay? That's how everything is calculated, modified, and through its calibration. And how everything has a magnetic force. Remember I was saying you get two different shapes and you put it together, and an energetic connection through its dimension of its point centers. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, Laura, it's extremely powerful. That's what the matrix is. That's how I see the matrix. Humans don't understand this. Humans live a daily life. They live in their body systems as a human vessel. And if you meditate, then you start seeing line divides. Okay, see, everything is divided. So it's kind of like being in a paradigm shift, a polar shift. Your motorizing system through the mind and the brain frequencies is opening everything through its connection wires. So it's good to know these things because the shapes are changing colorations. That's why this is white and this is green. Okay. That's why the frost of its illumination of its atmosphere, okay, is its highest form through its energy fields. Okay. And that's how everything is point center. Okay. Because I can look at myself through the reflection of the computer graphing system and see how everything line formates. Okay. Everything's communication. I'm looking at you, I'm talking through you, but my communication, okay, and my vibrations are connecting with this, okay, with the computer. I don't have to see the cloud formations, it's communicating with me. And that's how it high rises on its perceptions through high levels of its dimensions, of its parallel. Okay? So it's a high illumination of lights right now. It's an off-center circle. It's a safe haven through the angelic realms, but it's got a dark side shift. It's not a negative, okay? It's full communication through the galactic solar sun, planet, stars, moon. And that's how it creates its clouds. Like I said, I see black, I see divisional lines, I see shapes of vibration signals through communications and planets, intelligent solar systems. I don't see blue. All right? Because everything is, it's not 3D mechanism anymore. Once you're in the matrix, it doesn't divisionalize anything through its dimension. Your perception is full control of its power, and that's how you get connected through its power grids. Because now you're at the center of everything. And that's what I mean by everything line divides. Okay? Everything line divides. It has to line divide. Because everything around its center, okay, is you. And that's the matrix. So the more you get in touch with your line dividing of its body system, the more you get connected. Okay? Try to work on that. That's an activity for everybody. Okay? When you're in your car, get connected with the steering wheel. Get connected with the doorknob. Get connected with the windshield. Get connected with the tires. Get connected. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to see it. You can see it in your mind, and that's how it's created. Okay? Get connected with communication of its energy. Is it low, middle, or high? Okay? And when you become extremely powerful, you can drain the energy of a car. Because you're putting energy fields through energy connection of vibrations into the system. Because mechanisms on dimensional Earth don't understand the matrix, right? But it understands communication, right? So that's why you have to have balance with every vibration, okay? Because everything that you see is created through its humans, okay? And once a car is created, it creates its own anomalies of its speed and its force, its energy cycles, okay? Once you understand its vibration through its communication, that's where the perception comes in through the line dividing. Because if you look at the graphing center, okay, of a computer center, you see how cars are digital, you know, when it comes to anything through its computers. You see how it line divides and how it is made through its DNA structure of its lines and how everything formulates into a car. And that's how it becomes its creation of its car. That's what I mean by everything is line divided. Okay. So really try to work on that so you guys can communicate, just not with yourselves or others, but also communicate with everything around you through its line dividing. So questions. Sounds so powerful. Andrew is an amazing master and teacher. Well, because I master everything through the yin and the yang, and I master everything through its line division of its body systems, okay? But like I said, the information I give to you is the matrix, and that's why I talk on the matrix DNA. You know it's coming from the matrix, because nobody talks like this as a human, because I'm not human. I'm spiritual as a human. That's what I mean by giving 100% through its soul recognition. And that's how I keep going. I'm almost an hour right now, right? And I'm talking about line divisions, how important it is that you cannot just communicate with yourself or others or anything through its community. You can connect through line divisions of structures. You can connect through circuitry systems. You can connect with its line formation of its graphing systems, of its ground systems. Okay? It gets more complicated. Okay? But that's what I'm talking about. That's how I become extremely formative, because I connect now through its center of its matrix center. And that's how you become the power grid. So I can communicate with anything right now. Anything with some line formations. And that's what I mean by having power of its mastering. Anything through the yin and the yang. Because the yin and yang is the soul's recognition. So I don't expect you to master the yin and yang, but I want you to appreciate it and understand what's around you through its nature. Okay? Because once you understand, you're in a computer game. Because everything is simulation. We live in a simulation world. That's the real world. Okay? That's the real world. And the illumination of its lights is you. And once you understand how to communicate with its center, which is you, you can communicate with any line formation of any shape, any object, any place, anything. And that's how you get higher intelligence of its knowledge through its information of its intelligence. So, and you pick up along the way too, because you find out a lot of things. You know, people are going to say, what are you talking about? Line division, subdividing, everything through its circles and cycles, shapes, anomalies, triangular, angular base, ground formations. Who talks like that? You know it's not coming from a human DNA. It's kind of like architects when they do structure walls of places, landscapes. Ask them, they'll tell you. They know a lot. They're familiar with line dividing. They know that everything through its point center. It's like perceptions of paragraphing phrases of lines. You know how it has, let's say you have a graphing pen, piece of paper, and line divides 1, 2, 3. So you got 3 centers. Now, what can you do with those 3 centers? You can go upwind or you can go downwind. Now, you just created a diamond from that center. Okay. Now you can do 2 side windows of a parallel, okay, of a box, another one, okay, of another box. Now you created 2 side windows. So now it's a structure of a wall through an angle. Okay, so it's here, here, here. Okay. Now you can put a circle in its high division, activate it through its illumination of its lights. Okay. Put lines, or you can put doors. Okay, now you have a subway. You see how powerful it is when you go through its perceptions of what you can do and what you can create? And everything is created through the inner of a child, through its soul's recognition. And that's how everything is line divided, through its illustration of its diagrams and the structures of its DNA. Because once you pick up that pencil or graphing pencil, or anything through a crayon of its pencil, you're creating through the mind and the brain right away. So if you connect with the energetic waving system of its child, you know exactly what you're drawing through its visual. Okay? Because everything that you draw comes from the connected energy waving heart. You look at it and you say, wow, I did this. This is amazing. What is it? Right? When I draw something, I don't say, what is it? I know exactly what it is. And that's what I mean by every single line that you do is extremely important because it connects to you through its line formation. Okay? I took drawing for 8 years. So, I mean, I understand line formation, how everything connects. But everything connects through the body system. And everything is a communication line through its vibration system. And that's how it becomes its energy of its intelligence. Okay? This here, this is intelligence. This is intelligence. This is intelligence. This computer's intelligence. I think everybody's starting to understand now what's going on right now. Once you're in the matrix, you see things, so many different things that go on in the mind and the brain frequencies. Because everything resides in a different vibration of a circuitry level. Okay? But once you get partnership with everything through its line formation, now you're connecting through the power grids. So is it okay for me to meditate when I'm clearing my energy? Ask for winds, north, south, west, west, to enter. Straighten out lines through all space, time, something like this. Everything through your communication, Trisha, you're going to find its line formation. You're going to go north wind, south wind, east wind, okay, and west wind. So it all depends on your line divisions of your vibration. You're communicating on higher levels of the matrix right now, okay? It's understanding how to use the mind and the brain frequencies and understanding everything through its shapes of its vibration, because everything is movement. Once you understand its communication and you're grounding your centers through its speed force, then you understand its communication, and that's how you get partnership through its line formation. So that answers your question. But I just the center of everything. I don't think anybody knows that, but that's what it is. That's the answers to everything. That's how you communicate with everything. That's how you get intelligence and knowledge, right? But you have to master your energy. It's the hardest thing to do because you have to really listen. And like I said, you don't have to master the yin and yang. I just want you to get a true understanding how important you are to dimensional Earth, because everybody resides on this dimensional Earth, right? And that's why it's extremely important to bring back its vibration and plat it to the matrix system, because it is becoming the matrix Earth now. Remember, every video I give you, it always uprises. I'm going into the galactic, now I'm into the matrix, okay? I don't talk about something going back. If it's going back, it's just a review. But it's very important you understand your upgrades and uplinks and downloads through the body and ego system. So, Ben by Renaissance. Are you talking about bending of wind cycles, cloud formations, electronic interference, ground formations, everything through its connection wire systems? Renaissance with what E? You have to be more specific with your questions, because my high-rising matrix grid system right now is in the power grids of its center, okay? So I connect through everything, through its atmospheres, stratospheres, and hemispheres now. So yep, that's exactly what it is, Trisha. You're finally answering your question to your question. It's great. So you're understanding your body, and you're getting connected with your matrix system, and you're getting connected with the mind and the brain frequency system of the circuitry systems. So listen to this, everybody. Trisha asked me a question. Okay, something I understand. When I do not meditate, do I have to master each energy center in order to have full coloration with my energy? She answered her own question. That's what I mean by listening. Okay, so she answered her question. That's what I want instantly. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Trisha. Good for you. But that's exactly what it is. Yes, to connect with any chakra formation, you have to master every energy, because every energy is a center, core. Okay, everything through its activation is an activation right here. These are the point centers lined by it. Okay, these are different speed forces. Everything through a communication line is on a different ground formation. Because right now the hand is communicating with its grounds. The hand is communicating with my glasses. The hand is communicating with its atmosphere. The hand is communicating with the wall structure of its walls. That's what I'm talking about. It connects with everything. Okay, that's what we have to work on. And that's how you get its continuous force through its balance force of its matrix force. So So let's see if I missed any more questions. Yes, I finally I'm understanding your words. See, that's the thing, because you're a higher division. I gave you your upgrades that you need. I uprised your energy fields, Trisha. And that's what everybody wants, right? We want to understand our information, right? So when you give me a question, you should know the answer, right? If you're understanding the question, you should know the answer, okay? That's what it is. It's opening the mind, opening the brain, opening the heart, and opening the soul. That's all it is. And that's how you get connection to everything. So. Yeah, it's understanding language because, like I said, vibration to everything through its nature and its space and its galactic and its matrix is intelligence. And I think everybody's trying to forget that. But hold on, I gotta uprise my system here. Just gonna. Okay, so how's that? It's a little bit better. I'm just gonna try.